for maybe for next year or the year after, but
Yeah.
we'll get there.
Yes, we will.
Anyway, so this is game day week 1. Tim O'Shea, I'm Rob Thompson, and we're battling through the technology challenges we're having today, but darn it, we're going to do it. This is the eve of week 1, 100 great games this weekend. But anyway, so I want to take this time to talk a little bit about what we're doing. We're going to have a player of the with Walter Camp and the awards. We're going to have a Player of the Week award that's going to go out to Division One all the way down to NAIA. We're going to have a game ball. The Walter Camp game ball that's going to be given out by our content creators if they're live at a game to college or high school players. That's new this year. Then we're going to have the Game Changer Weekly Awards by Chris Polk, who's one of our associates that works within the Gridiron 1880. I don't know why it's taking me so long to spit this out. And I wrote it down. I got the notes for it. And then we're going to have our fan vote. So this technology that we have for the fan vote. And by the way, Tim, this is the first time in 136 years that fans, family, players, media has a vote in the Walter Camp, the 136th Walter Camp All-American team.
That's huge. And I think we talked about it last podcast episode as well, how that is so important to getting more people to get involved in the college football landscape and check out the Walter Camp Award as well in the foundation. So that's a super cool initiative that we're taking on.
Yeah. I mean, why not? I mean, but the software is great. It gives you rankings. It's you'll be able to follow along players as they go through the season. Guys are going to switch on and off based on their rankings, so it's pretty cool. It's not just, hey, go on and just kind of have your vote and that's it. You get to do it multiple times. Anyways, so let's jump into it. This is the Walter Camp 2-minute drill, and Tim is our suspect in our that we're going to have this week. I don't even know if that word goes in there, but I'll edit it out anyways. So you're our subject. Yeah. You're our alum. You're a college football alum, and these are questions that we ask all college football alums when they come on our show. And there are 10 questions with a bonus in there, and it gives you a little bit of insight into what Tim's experience was like playing college football. So here we go. You ready, Tim?
Sir.
All right. So what is your favorite word that describes your experience playing football? What's that one word?
Leadership. I think I was team captain. That's my biggest honor as a football player, leadership.
Beautiful. What is the word or phrase in football that you could do without today? What is that word you could? Oh, get on the line. Who cares if it's a word? It's a great phrase. It's a scary phrase, right? Get on the line. It's the worst. What moment in football, your career, because you were at a couple different places, gave you the biggest rush? What was that moment that you just had the biggest rush in what you did?
Oh, man, when we beat Central Connecticut State, Southern Connecticut State beat Central Connecticut State, so it was D1 versus D2 school. I scored the first touchdown of the season for our team in that game. That was amazing. That was the best experience of my entire life from a football perspective, and we ended up upsetting them. Amazing.
Nice. Nothing better than getting out of the gate on that first upset. What's the one thing about the game today that frustrates you the most?
I would have to say, I would say how NIL has become more of a leveraging tool than it has become compensation for players. I think that it's great to pay the players, all for that, but I feel like sometimes the integrity of the game can get lost in that from time to time.
I gotcha. Okay. Depends on how the narrative goes, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. What is the best piece of advice, unfiltered advice, that you ever received from a coach, from a parent, from an official? What was the best unfiltered advice?
I think it's not where you start, it's where you finish. I moved around a couple times during my college career, and I think I started out as like the walk on, just trying to make squad, do what I can. Ended up as a captain for our team. One was the better players on our team. So it's not where you start, it's where you finish.
I love that. Yeah, that is so true. And a lot of kids can't, they bail too early.
Yeah.
They bail too early. What sound from your playing days brings back the best memories? What is that sound? Yeah.
I would say like the crowd cheering, like some big play happens and everyone at once just uproars and a
Yeah.
loud clap. And then our theme song at school, like the school band and stuff.
Yeah, that's very good. Um, what smell? What smell or taste takes you back to your playing days?
Dude, yeah, I was thinking about this the other day. It's that transition from summer to fall where it's
Yeah.
like not too cold. It's just nice outside. And you're starting to get that fall scent. It's in the air. I don't even know how it smells. It just smells like football in the start of the season, and it just I that's the smell. I can't even really describe it, but I think if you played football, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
It's the smell of like wet grass and leaves.
Yes, exactly,
It's
exactly.
wet grass and leaves.
But a cool
Yeah,
breeze.
and a cool breeze. If you were to start a business today as a student athlete, what would it be?
Um, if I was to start a business, I would NIL. Has to be NIL. Has to be. It's there's so many ways you can go about it. There's so many ways you can take advantage of it, especially in the lower divisions. So NIL for sure. I would start that and start it on do videos, podcasts, and content.
Who had the biggest impact on your life outside of football, and why?
Ooh, my mom and my dad for sure. Always tell me to persevere. And my grandfather as well. He passed away, but those three, along with some other family members for sure.
Bonus round. That was 10, but this is bonus. What do you think of the current state of college football?
I don't think it's ever been bigger, and I think the trajectory is only going up. I do fear for some of the smaller schools, FCS schools, D2, D3. I hope they, don't get zoned out with all the money that's going to be coming in. And I don't think that the changes have stopped. I think that the Power Five schools, or the Power Four now, will be have a lot. They have a lot of authoritarian power. So hopefully that doesn't drown out the smaller schools. But the game is only going to get bigger. The brands are only going to get bigger. It's great for the game. We're in a really good spot right now.
Very good. Extra bonus round.
Gotcha.
The double bonus. Favorite memory about attending the Walter Camp weekend, and if you have one.
Oh yeah, I interviewed John Randall, Will Shields, Jeff Burris. Dude, that was amazing. Hall of Fame guys. I'm a football buff, Hall of Famer. I got my Hall of Fame helmet right behind me with all those autographs on it. So interviewing guys like that in the league are literally immortalized in football. It was unreal.
Yeah. Well, very good. Tim, week one. It's knocking on our door. I'm Rob. That's Tim. This is Game Day week one, Walter Camp, presented by Gridiron1880.com. We'll see you out there. We're going to be live at Mohegan Sun coming up this fall. We'll have Walter Camp alums there. We'll be broadcasting live along with college bowl season. Any given season is the name of their podcast. Ours is Game Day, so we'll do Game Day live up there. Come up. We're going to be at Mohegan Sun Sportsbook. We'll be giving out the times, and it's the games that we're going to feature. Like I said, we'll have alums from those teams and those schools, and giveaways and all kinds of fun stuff. We'll be up there live, and Tim won't be jet lagged coming back from his international travels.
Can't wait, Rob. Thank you.
That's Tim. I'm Rob, watching Walter Camp Game Day Week 1. We'll see you later. Enjoy the weekend, everybody.
Have a good one. Enjoy the games.